As we age, many of us begin to wonder about the secrets to not just surviving, but truly thriving in our later years. The age-old question lingers. Why do so many elderly people struggle to live beyond the age of 75? What if the answer lies not in fate or some unseen cosmic force, but in how we live the years we have left? The truth is, the key to extending both the quality and quantity of life often rests in the small, deliberate choices we make each day. In this video, we will explore practical and actionable habits that not only help you live healthier, but also nurture a life filled with joy, purpose, and vitality. Whether you're entering your golden years or supporting someone close to you, these insights are designed to empower you to take control of your future instead of letting life simply unfold by chance. Taking control of your future. A significant yet often overlooked truth is that while life may be unpredictable and certain factors are out of our control, we still have the incredible ability to shape the course of our lives. Many people find themselves resigned to the idea that their future is already decided for them, that aging is simply a process of decline and acceptance. However, this couldn't be further from the reality. The concept of fate can be a comforting thought when we feel overwhelmed by the unpredictability of life. The idea that life just happens to us can be soothing because it removes the burden of responsibility. But this mindset can also strip away our agency, turning us into passive observers of our own lives rather than active participants. Imagine, for a moment, a world where we no longer allowed fate to dictate the outcome of our days. What if we could take back control over our health, our relationships, and our personal happiness? What if, rather than resigning ourselves to a preordained future, we could actively create the life we want to lead? There's a powerful old saying, 1/3 is fate and 2/3 is effort. This ancient proverb reminds us that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, most of our future is determined by our own choices and efforts. It's a call to action. The remaining years of our life are not set in stone. They are shaped by the decisions we make today, the way we eat, move, think, and interact with others. So, why not take the reins of your destiny, adding life to your years, not just years to your life? The ultimate goal as we age is not merely to accumulate more years. Rather, the goal is to infuse those years with vitality, joy, and purpose. The difference between merely existing and truly living comes down to our approach to each day. Too often, people wait for illness or problems to emerge before they take action, but this reactive mindset is detrimental to our health and well-being. Waiting for problems to appear is the enemy of progress. Instead of waiting for a wake-up call from your body, take control now by making healthy lifestyle choices that will benefit you in the long run. Simple changes like eating a balanced diet, staying active, and fostering a positive mindset are incredibly powerful tools. These small, daily actions add up over time and can significantly improve the quality of your life. Think about it. Each choice you make today, no matter how small, has the potential to impact your future. Whether it's opting for a nutritious meal, taking a short walk, or spending time with loved ones, these actions nourish not just your body, but also your soul. Life is about connection, joy, and purpose. Building meaningful relationships with friends and family, pursuing hobbies, and engaging in activities that bring you happiness. All of these contribute to a life well lived. By focusing on what we can control, we empower ourselves to create a life that is rich in experiences, full of health and vitality, and bursting with meaningful moments. It's about making sure that as we age, we are not just adding years to our life, but adding life to our years. The danger of harmful habits. A wake-up call. As we age, we begin to notice changes in our bodies that can no longer be ignored. The carefree days of our youth, where we could run, jump, and climb without a second thought, feel like distant memories. Suddenly, our bodies don't respond with the same speed or flexibility they once did. What once seemed easy like picking something up off the floor or walking a few blocks, now feels like a challenge. These changes are not just physical, they can also affect our confidence, making us more cautious and sometimes fearful of activities we once enjoyed without hesitation. One of the most sobering realities of aging is the vulnerability of our physical bodies. A simple fall or misstep, something that may have been inconsequential in our younger years, can have devastating consequences. Injuries that might have once healed quickly now require more time, more care, and in some cases, they may leave lasting effects that compromise our ability to live independently. It's an unsettling thought. The very things we took for granted, our mobility, our strength, can be taken from us in an instant. And while we can't turn back the clock, we do have control over how we manage our health from this point forward. If you're watching this video, you're already taking an important step in the right direction. Awareness is the first step toward change, and the next step is creating an environment where you can safely thrive. Creating a safe living environment. As our bodies become more fragile with age, ensuring that our living environment is safe and secure is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. We can no longer afford to ignore the hazards that exist in our homes, like loose rugs, slippery bathroom floors, or cluttered hallways. These seemingly minor inconveniences can become major risks if left unchecked. Imagine the devastating consequences of tripping over an object in your home or slipping in the bathroom. Accidents that could result in broken bones or more severe injuries. These events can drastically reduce our independence and quality of life, leaving us reliant on others for even the most basic tasks. By making small adjustments around the house, we can create a safer living environment that reduces the risk of injury and preserves our autonomy. Simple things like installing handrails in the bathroom and on stairs, placing non-slip mats in the shower, removing obstacles from walkways, and keeping floors clear of clutter can make a world of difference. These changes not only help protect us physically, but also give us peace of mind knowing that we are reducing unnecessary risks. Safety doesn't stop at physical protection, however. As we age, we must also be more mindful of how our bodies feel and respond to activity. Fatigue, stress, and exhaustion are not just passing feelings anymore. They are signals from our body that we must listen to. The constant pressure to keep up with younger people or to do more than we're physically capable of can take a toll on our health. It's essential to understand that it's okay to slow down, take breaks, and rest when needed. Listening to your body and respecting its limits is one of the most important aspects of self-care as we age. Taking care of your body is not just about preventing illness or injury. It's also about honoring yourself. It's a gift you give yourself for the years to come, ensuring that you can continue to live as independently and freely as possible. Planning for financial security in retirement. Another crucial aspect of living a fulfilling life as we age is financial security. While health and safety are paramount, they cannot exist in a vacuum. Financial independence is the foundation that supports not just our physical well-being, but also our peace of mind. As we approach our later years, the reality of our changing financial situation can feel overwhelming. For many of us, the steady income we relied on during our working years begins to dwindle, and we are forced to confront the reality of living on fixed retirement income. In our youth, it's easy to take financial stability for granted, but as we age, the fear of outliving our savings becomes a very real concern. With the rising cost of healthcare, medications, and day-to-day living expenses, the pressure to ensure our financial security can be enormous. But there's good news. It's not too late to take charge of your finances and build a stable foundation for your future. By planning ahead and creating a savings or investment plan, we can ensure that we will have the resources we need to sustain ourselves throughout our later years. This proactive approach allows us to live independently without relying on the financial support of family members, which can relieve stress not just for ourselves, but also for our loved ones. Furthermore, understanding the importance of long-term financial planning doesn't just protect you, it also ensures that your children or relatives are not burdened with the responsibility of supporting you in your retirement years. By taking the time now to manage your finances wisely, you're giving yourself the gift of independence and peace of mind in your later years. The emotional toll of financial insecurity. Financial insecurity, especially in the later years of life, is a stress that can affect not only the individual experiencing it, but also their families. The emotional toll it takes is profound. When you are unable to provide for yourself in your old age, it puts an unbearable weight on your children or loved ones, forcing them to take on the responsibility of your financial well-being. It creates a complex web of guilt, anxiety, and burden that can strain relationships and create unnecessary stress. Imagine for a moment what it would feel like to wake up every day and know without a doubt that you have enough financial stability to meet all your needs without worrying about the cost of essential healthcare, medications, or unexpected repairs. The peace of mind that comes from having a well-laid financial plan is immeasurable. Financial security is about far more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. It is about peace, independence, and freedom. The freedom that financial security brings. The goal of financial planning for retirement is not about accumulating vast wealth, but about creating a foundation of security that will allow you to live comfortably and without worry. It's about having the freedom to make choices based on what brings you joy, not based on what you can or cannot afford. This freedom is invaluable. It means that you can enjoy the small pleasures of life, such as traveling, dining out with loved ones, or simply enjoying a hobby without the constant worry that every purchase you make is putting you one step closer to financial ruin. Moreover, financial planning brings with it the freedom to help others in ways that align with your values. Many people, especially as they age, wish to leave a legacy for their children or other loved ones. The ability to do so without jeopardizing your own well-being is one of the greatest gifts that sound financial planning can offer. It's about creating a sense of freedom, not only for yourself, but also for those who depend on you. Building a financial safety net. For those who have not yet started planning for their financial future, it's not too late. Building a financial safety net doesn't require a large fortune. It requires a consistent, thoughtful approach to saving, budgeting, and investing. Starting early is ideal, but even if you're nearing retirement age and haven't yet built the safety net you need, all is not lost. There are still steps you can take to ensure a comfortable future. The first step is to create a realistic budget. Assess your current spending, identifying areas where you can cut back or allocate more towards savings. This budget should also account for the reality that your income will likely decrease in retirement. It's crucial to figure out how much you will need to live comfortably, taking into account the possibility of rising healthcare costs and other expenses that may arise. Once you have a clear understanding of your current financial situation, the next step is to focus on building your savings. This can be done through retirement accounts like 401ks, IRAs, or even annuities. These accounts offer tax advantages and can help grow your money over time, providing a foundation for the future. If you're in your 50s or 60s and haven't saved as much as you'd like, consider increasing your contributions or seeking out financial advice to find ways to catch up. Retirement income streams. What you need to know. Having a reliable stream of income during retirement is key to maintaining a comfortable lifestyle. Many people are familiar with Social Security, but it is often not enough to cover all living expenses. That's where personal savings and investments come into play. Having multiple streams of income is a wise strategy for building security. Consider other options such as real estate investments, annuities, or dividend-paying stocks. These assets can provide a reliable source of income that supplements your Social Security benefits and savings. Having multiple income streams helps spread the risk and ensures that you're not reliant on just one source of funds. It's also important to plan for any potential medical or long-term care expenses that could arise. Having long-term care insurance or a separate savings account designated for health expenses can prevent unexpected medical costs from eating into your retirement savings. As you begin to create these income streams, it's important to regularly evaluate your financial situation to ensure that you're on track to meet your retirement goals. This may involve working with a financial advisor who can offer expert guidance on how to best allocate your resources for the long term. The heart of financial security: peace of mind. One of the most significant benefits of financial planning is the peace of mind it provides. Knowing that you have prepared for the unexpected and have laid the groundwork for a stable future can transform how you experience your later years. You no longer need to wake up every day wondering if you will have enough money to cover your medical expenses or pay for your daily needs. Instead, you can focus on the things that truly matter: spending quality time with family, traveling, pursuing hobbies, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Financial planning is an investment in your future self. It's about providing yourself with the resources to live with dignity, confidence, and freedom. The true beauty of financial planning is not in the accumulation of wealth, but in the way it enriches your life. It provides the opportunity to live out your later years with peace and tranquility, knowing that your needs are met, your loved ones are supported, and your legacy is secure. The emotional relief of financial independence retirement is not just about numbers. It's about achieving a sense of independence and empowerment. It is about freeing yourself from the weight of financial burdens and allowing yourself the space to enjoy the fruits of your labor. When we work hard throughout our lives, we deserve to have the security to rest and enjoy the rewards of our efforts. Financial independence allows us to walk through life with our heads held high, without the looming worry of how we will make ends meet. The joy that comes from financial independence cannot be overstated. There is something incredibly liberating about knowing that you have the power to choose how you live your life, without being dictated by the constraints of your financial situation. And perhaps most importantly, it's about knowing that you've done the work to ensure that your children or loved ones will not bear the burden of your financial well-being. The emotional impact of leaving home. It's common for family members and well-meaning friends to suggest that older adults sell their homes or move to assisted living facilities. Often, this is done with the best of intentions. They want to ensure their loved ones are safe, supported, and well cared for in their later years. However, what they may not fully understand is the profound emotional toll that leaving one's home can have. For older adults, the thought of selling their beloved home or moving into a new environment can feel like a loss of their identity. Leaving behind a home that has sheltered you for decades is more than just about changing physical locations. It feels like losing a piece of yourself. A home represents much more than its structure. It embodies memories, milestones, and a deep sense of personal history. The walls of the house have witnessed the births, marriages, and even the losses that define a life. They carry the weight of years spent in the same place, where we raised children, grew old, and marked time with the rhythms of daily living. The dignity and autonomy of staying home. It's important to recognize that for many older adults, maintaining their independence is a cornerstone of their dignity. Forcing a move out of a home that has been central to their life may feel like an invasion of that dignity. Forcing a transition into unfamiliar territory can leave one feeling displaced, robbed of the ability to navigate life on their own terms. It's not just about where they live, but about the control over their lives. When we retain our homes, we retain the ability to make decisions about how we live, how we spend our time, and the environment we want to surround ourselves with. The simple act of waking up in a room that feels familiar, where the furniture is arranged the way it's always been, where we have our routines and rituals, is immensely comforting. The autonomy that comes with being in a space you know well is priceless. For older adults, staying in their home often means they can still cook their meals, take care of their gardens, entertain guests, or enjoy the peaceful solitude they have cultivated over the years. By staying in the same environment, older adults have a better sense of control over their lives. They can continue to make their own decisions, even if those decisions are about small things like what time to go to bed or how much time to spend outside. It's these little moments of autonomy that help preserve a sense of dignity offering a powerful form of emotional and mental stability. Practical adjustments to make the home safe. While staying in one's home may be an ideal option for many older adults, there are practical considerations to ensure that the home remains safe and comfortable. As we age, the body changes in ways that may make certain spaces in the home less accessible or more dangerous. A slippery bathroom floor, steep stairs, or even narrow hallways can present challenges. But the good news is that there are simple changes and adjustments that can be made to transform a home into a safer place to live without losing its comfort or charm. Simple, cost-effective solutions like installing handrails in the bathroom, especially near the shower or toilet, can provide immense support and reduce the risk of falls. In areas where there are stairs, adding handrails on both sides can make it easier to navigate the space, particularly when balance or mobility is an issue. Non-slip rugs, night lights, and eliminating clutter in high-traffic areas are all small changes that can make a big difference in reducing hazards. Moreover, a more significant renovation may include widening doorways to accommodate wheelchairs or adding a walk-in shower to make bathing safer and more comfortable. These adjustments are often not as expensive as one might think and can go a long way in ensuring that the home remains a haven rather than a source of worry. The sense of control in maintaining one's space. One of the greatest benefits of staying in your own home as you age is the ability to maintain control over your environment. For older adults, this control can offer a sense of power and peace. We are often told that there's a time in life when we must let go of certain things. But for many, staying in their homes and maintaining control over their space is essential to feeling rooted in the world. By keeping the same furniture, maintaining familiar routines, and perhaps even making subtle adjustments over time, we are able to create a personal sanctuary that reflects our own tastes and desires. This feeling of control can reduce stress and increase mental well-being, making it easier to navigate the inevitable changes that aging brings. Preserving a lifetime of memories. In the end, maintaining a familiar living space is about more than just practical considerations. It's about honoring the life that has been built in that space, the memories that have been created, and the sense of identity that comes from living in a place where one feels truly at home. Home is a sanctuary, a reflection of our life's journey, and it is often the place where we find peace and comfort in our later years. When we have the opportunity to stay in the place we love, where we have spent our most meaningful moments, we preserve more than just our physical surroundings. We preserve our dignity, our memories, and our autonomy. By keeping our homes safe, comfortable, and emotionally meaningful, we provide ourselves with the strength to face the challenges of aging with confidence and peace. Maintaining a familiar living space is a gift we can give ourselves, and it is one that allows us to continue living on our own terms, connected to the past and empowered for the future.